As we go about our daily life activities, we hear various voices saying various things, good or bad. But now the great question is, which of these voices is relevant for fulfilling purpose? Hello everyone, welcome to the Psychic Gym. Welcome on another episode. And on this episode, I'll be talking about the importance of silence, the importance of listening, even as you journey towards fulfilling destiny. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. An opinion is just that. At one point or the other in your life, people might have speculated where you will end up, what you will do, or who you will be. But if you agree with me, most of the time they were wrong. That is why opinions don't matter. People's opinions on what you deserve or your talent, their opinions about your looks, all those things don't matter. These are just interpretations of how they see you, not an understanding of who you really are. So their opinions don't count. When you hear people saying things like you cannot make it or you don't deserve to be at the top position, just ignore them. What they think doesn't matter. It's what God created you to be, your destiny. That's what is the most important. Do not listen to people who have nothing to lose. I'm sure you would have heard, stories of famous people being guilt-tripped by their loved ones, by their family, for being too distant or for spending lesser time with them compared to when they were not famous. I want to ask a question. Do you expect someone who has invested a lot of time into developing himself, maybe for example, a famous athlete who spends about 14 hours or more in a day exercising and working out, do you expect that person to now have time, to be drinking and partying, wasting hours with friends and family who are satisfied with, living from paycheck to paycheck, living a very complacent life? I'm sure the answer you are giving right now is no. So these people, they have nothing to lose. That's why it is advisable to do your best as a friend and just leave the rest, because you can't even satisfy human beings anyways, so why stress yourself? Hear the still small voice of destiny. There's a story of a barn owner who misplaced his watch. Then, upon misplacing it, he told the workers at the barn to help him search. He joined them also in searching for this watch. They spent countless hours looking for the watch, but they didn't find it. Then it was time to take the animals grazing. So the workers and the animals with the owner of the barn all went out to graze with the cattle and other animals. So this period, a young boy who heard about the whole watch search took his time and went into the barn, and after a few minutes he saw the watch and gave the watch to the owner of the barn. Then the owner of the barn asked him, how did he easily get to find the watch within a few minutes? And the reply he gave was, he just sat down and listened to the ticking of the watch, and that was how I was able to locate it. Wow, and that was so surprising, to the barn owner. Yes, that they all didn't think of approaching the situation that way. Sounds, we hear noises all day, from our lousy neighbors to the busy traffic, and every noise that goes about, that we hear as we go about our daily activities. But fulfilling destiny now requires that you listen. There's a difference between just hearing these noises and taking an effort to listen. It requires your listening ears. Develop a regular practice of stillness so that you can be attuned to the silent voices of destiny speaking to you. That's why you need a quiet place and a quiet time where you meditate and pray and listen to the instructions needed for you to move forward in that path which you've been chosen to tread. So all these noises, all these trends, all these things happening around you, they don't necessarily have to affect you. You have to take your time apart and listen and know which part is yours. Don't be distracted by the noise. Enjoy the power of silence and just listen. So that's all for today. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. And don't forget to learn from these. Don't just watch these videos, but learn from them. Did you hear that? Destiny is speaking to you.